Hey, what's up, everyone? Wanted to shoot a quick video for you guys today. Wanted to share an experience that I think might help you streamline your business as well as possibly eliminate the need for utilizing notaries in your business, or at least cut back drastically. So let me preface this by kind of sharing with you an experience I had this last week. I had a document that I needed to notarize and get to one of my attorneys. And unfortunately, I missed the email. They sent it to me on like Thursday or Friday of last week. And the document needed to be back to them on Monday, but I didn't open the email till Sunday. Now, that's a problem because when I notarize documents, I usually take them to my bank, and my bank will do it for free. But with it being Sunday, all the banks were closed. So I was like, crap, what am I going to do? I've got this document I need to notarize. I need to do it by tomorrow. And so what I ended up doing is I had heard about this thing called remote notarizations. Okay. And I decided to try it. I never tried it. I've heard of it, but I hadn't tried it. And I was pleasantly surprised with the experience. So I wanted to share it with you. And this is just an example of how technology is changing and adapting and how it can be utilized to benefit you and your business, especially in overages. Okay. And I would imagine that this company came about as a result of the pandemic. People couldn't go out, things were shut down, but they still needed to get stuff done. And I'll bet this company was a result of the pandemic. So, what is the company? There's a link down below. It is called notarized.com. Okay. Disclaimer, if you use my link to notarize any sort of document, I'll get a whopping affiliate commission of $3. So your support is greatly appreciated, but don't feel like you've got to use that link. But here's what it looks like. Okay. So you can go online and you can say it says legally sign and notarize documents in 15 minutes or less, starting at $25. And that was my experience. It was pretty wild. So I uploaded the document that I needed notarized. I then was able to take a picture with my phone of my ID, which then allows me to verify my identity. And then it connects you. This website connects you with a live notary via like a live video feed, and they do their stuff. You sign it electronically, they do their little stamp, and then they send you the document completely notarized. Okay. And it's pretty wild. The whole thing, again, it cost me $25 to do, and it was less than 20 minutes. Okay. Because it was my first time. So it took me a little bit to figure everything out. But the crazy thing too is, like, check this out too. Let's say you only have a paper copy. So you can actually, take a picture. You can text yourself a link to this website, take a picture of the document that you have or that you need notarized, and then you could just use that picture. So pretty crazy stuff, and also pretty exciting. And why is it exciting? Well, number one, if you're using like a typical mobile notary to get your stuff signed and notarized, it's probably going to cost you anywhere. I've paid anywhere between $50 and $125 per notary, depending on where in the United States you're working. Okay. And so, but then that also doesn't factor in the time that you've got to find the notary. You've got to schedule a time with them that's also going to work with your client. And then they've got to go out to the client physically, go to their house and sign everything. And then they've got to mail everything back to you, FedEx. So it's quite the process. Okay. So it's more expensive and it takes longer versus this new website, which you can have it done again in less than 20 minutes. And so it's pretty wild. Let me see if I can actually pull up the document that I got notarized. Okay. And I'll show it to you if it'll load for me. Yep, here it is. All right, cool. So for me, it was just an affidavit that I needed to sign. And let me switch over my screen here. Okay. So you can see like there's my signature, right? And then there's like the notarization. So it's completely legit. And it does have this disclaimer, notarized online using audio video communication. But then they also give you this too, like if for whatever reason, if the court like questions it, or if somebody's like, hey, is this legit? You can verify that it's legit. They record everything. So they have a recording of you actually meeting with the notary. And if the court requests that, notarized.com will have that on file and they can send it to the court if they want it. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like they save, every transaction is recorded and saved for a minimum of 5 years. So it's pretty neat. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you because number one, it could save you some money. I guess gone are the days of hiring a mobile notary for 50 to 125 bucks. You could just use this. You could probably walk through this process with your clients. Of course, you could email them the documents and then they would have a PDF file and then they could upload that PDF file to this. Or if you mail them paper documents, you could always text them a link to then get those documents notarized. And I think it's 25 bucks per document, I think. So if you've got a fee agreement and maybe you've got some other stuff, maybe a letter of direction or something else that you want notarized, maybe it'll cost you 50 bucks. Okay. I'm not sure if it's $25 per notarization. That's probably what it is. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I think it's cool. And it's just another way that technology is making things easier for us in business. So let me know if you found that valuable, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.